My name is Bobby Monroe. This is Bocephus. This little horse came to us, I guess, about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Started riding him for a guy. He was wanting to sell him to us. Horse was real rank. He didn't want to do nothing you wanted him to do. He'd just stop and bow up. You'd have to spin him in circles. He might take a step or two, then he'd stop again. Rev up, buck, the whole 9 yards. Sometimes I just had to get off and walk him like a puppy because he wouldn't do nothing. And I'd have customers with me and they'd get scared because he was acting up.
My name's Larry McMillan. I own Southeast Pack Trips here in East Tennessee. We brought the horse named Bocephus, about a 14-3, nice little walking horse. So we brought him up here. We're gonna try to help sell him. And we found out that the little horse hadn't been ridden in a couple of years. He was real rank and green. We just knew the little horse wasn't gonna work out. So we decided we would call Finest and tell him we probably couldn't move the horse for him. But we got busy, it was in October, and the horse had been here about 4 weeks, I think. And I told Bobby, I said, just, quit riding him, we'll give up on him. Well, Bobby felt like that Bocephus still had it in him to make the grade here at Southeast Pack Trips.
Larry was out of town. I started riding him on a half-day ride. I had 2 customers with me. There's returning customers. They know the trails. We got down to Double Rock, and I got the girls on their horses. I got Bocephus. I had him standing beside me. I tied his lead rope, and he took off at a full-blown run. I walked after him, trying to catch him, real slow, trying to talk to him. He'd stop. I'd get almost arm's width of him. He'd run again. He disappeared and didn't see him, couldn't find no tracks. I walked up on riders, asked them if they seen him. They hadn't seen him. And here I am carrying the lead rope, and, just distraught because I couldn't find the horse.
Bubbles!
I go continue walking, looking for the horse. I probably walked 6-7 miles trying to find him. It was getting dark.
I got a phone call from Bobby, and Bobby said, we've got a problem, we've lost Bocephus. So I came on home, and come to find out Bocephus had gotten away from Bobby and went the opposite direction from the barn that he was supposed to. We had people in the area looking for him all over. We had 911. There's a Facebook information page that we have. Everybody was concerned about the disappearance of Bocephus.
Go back home, I'm just upset more than I ever been. Even losing a family member, I've never been that upset. And I'd go back and sometimes 2-3 times a day trying to find the horse, and there's just no sign of him.
It was 10 days later in that afternoon, Bobby and I talked about it. And so we posted on our Facebook page that more than likely the horse had been found by someone, or someone had him that wasn't on Facebook, and that he was in good hands, or we would never know what happened to the horse. And it wasn't 4 hours later, 911 called me at home.
They said, we think we got your horse. He wandered up in the farmer's field. He's a little hungry, still got his saddle on, saddlebag still there.
Bocephus had gone 7 miles upstream on the O&W Railroad grade to where we had lost him, and gotten through a barbed wire fence and was cut up some, not bad, had gotten into a pasture.
Larry comes gets me, it's probably 8-9 o'clock at night. Me and him both emotional, they found the horse, we just couldn't believe it. I think I cried on out that night. Next morning we go get him. He was standing in the barn, it was raining. He had his head down just like, he was miserable. We brought him back to the barn, nursed him back to health, and after we got him back to health, we didn't know how he would act with the saddle getting put back on him. After having the saddle on for 10 days, we thought he'd just go nuts, but he just stood there. I put the saddle on him. He'd let you touch his face. Before, he wouldn't let you touch his face. And it's like he'd just follow me around. He knew I was doctoring him back to health, I guess. So I'd give him shots, nurse him back to health. He's turned out to be an awesome little horse, one of the best gaited horses we got now.
We ended up buying him. We figured we owed that much to him. The horse came back a totally different horse. He's almost bonded with Bobby, and we're now letting customers ride him. My wife, Christy, loves him. She's been riding him the last month or so off and on. He's just turned into a completely different horse, and that was at 10 days.
He's a little bit smaller than all of them, but he turned out to be a real awesome horse. I guess I don't know if you'd call him a little brother or a kid. I don't know what you'd call him, but me and him bonded quite a bit.